Alright fellas, today we're going to cover how to go off-road in this Exodus map. It's only a couple of spots, but it's better than nothing. So the first thing you want to do for your loadout, you want to equip explosives and you want to max them out all the way, so +4 so that you have access to bouncing betties. You definitely need 2 players. I'm playing in a local party, so it's really just me by myself and me acting as a guest. But you need 2 people at the very least to do this. So the rest of your loadout doesn't matter, your class, your pistol, ammo, you can run whatever you're comfortable with, boosters, shields, I don't care. You just need to have bouncing betties maxed all the way, okay? First thing you want to do is you're going to grab this schematic for the hypno trap, the one on the left right there. And now we need to find 3 red boxes over here. They're all over the place, so we could easily find them. There's 1, 2, pretty sure there's going to be another one up here. Yeah, sure enough, 3. Alright, so whoever's going to be doing this is the one that needs the money, so money management is part of this. So you're going to have to forgive me because I'm playing with 2 controllers, but I'm going to get my other dude over here to give me his money because he's not using it. So whoever's the one that's going to be crafting the schematic for the hypno trap, you'll see what I mean in a second why you need all this money. So 1 more and that should do it. Alright, good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some explosives. I'm going to put it right next to him right here so he can grab it. Okay. I'm going to craft now my hypno trap. This is what it looks like, okay? I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to throw a bouncing Betty on either corner. It doesn't have to be exact. Just pick a damn corner, throw a bouncing Betty. On top of that, we're going to throw a box. This is why we needed all this ammo for. So, not ammo, money. So we want to build like a little pyramid, kind of like that, okay? So if you look at the top guy now, he has access to that ammo. It says to hold the square to grab the ammo. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab the turret, not the turret, the hypno trap, okay? And I'm going to move it all the way to this wall right here as far as it'll go to right about there, okay? Now, get your timing right, okay? The top guy, he's going to press to grab that stun ammo, and while he's grabbing that ammo, the bottom guy is going to hit R1 to plant the hypno trap. And the goal is to get his body to glitch through this wall right here, right in front of me right here, okay? So get your timing right. Whoever's going to grab the ammo should say go. So it should look something like this, okay? Go. You see that? Now we made homeboy glitch basically through this wall right here down into the non-playable area. So basically the way this works is no matter where I move this hypno trap, okay, those things that I threw on top of it, they come with it, okay? And as you're grabbing, the way this works, as you're grabbing, the other player is grabbing that ammo box, your position gets registered in the game in relation to this thing right here, to this hypno trap, okay? So whenever I move this, I'm trying to explain it, maybe I'm not doing a good job, but whenever I move this, you're moving with it. It's basically the gist of it, okay? I'm going to put this down here because this is the only way we're going to get him out of there, and you'll see in a second. Alright, I switch controllers now because I'm inside now, guys. So this is what this non-playable area looks like. You're off the map, okay? You can basically glitch right into this little shed right here. You can face right through it, but don't let this thing BS you. You're still going to get tagged over here. You get hit by aliens, and ask me how I know. They don't care that you're inside some type of cover. They still get you in here. So don't think that you're going to do this and pull off some crazy rhino run and you're immune to getting hit. Basically, this whole area over here, you're an open target, okay? This is just for shits and giggles for some of you guys that want to see, how this works. So you can walk through this entire area over here. You can glitch through all these rocks, okay? You can glitch through the rocks sideways or you can go all the way through them. But oddly enough, if you turn around, you're going to hit resistance. See that? If you go through the side, you hit resistance, at least on the block, the big block there. If I go here, I can go right through it. I can't jump over there. I can't exit on my own over there. So this is what I need to do. I'm gonna come over here where my buddy is, okay? All right. I'm back outside again. So I'm gonna throw another box right on top of this bouncing Betty. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab my trap. Now, when you plant this trap, don't be a douchebag and plant it next to any obstacles. I don't want him to come and face over here and half of his body is faced into this bench. I'm gonna do it kind of in the open, somewhere where he's not gonna get, screwed. So again, top guy presses a square, bottom guy presses R1. So make sure when you guys get your timing, whoever says go is the one that's grabbing the ammo, and just half a second into it, the other guy presses it. So you're not trying to fully grab that ammo box. So just like this. See that? If you turn around, he's right there. Pretty close to that damn bench. So lucky he didn't glitch into that sucker. So I'm going to take this thing and we're going to go to the, let's go to the bottom of the parking garage over here, see if we can face into some more of these walls. Let's put this guy right about here. I don't trust that explosive anymore. Alright, switch controllers, so back to the top character here. Let me go join my buddy over there.
Start the generator.
And with this one, hopefully we can get to that side. The idea is to glitch through this wall so that we can get to this side over here. So let's see how this goes. So I'm going to be right here. All right, switch controllers again. I'm going to throw the bouncing Betties on top of this thing, and I'm going to give him ammo one more time. So if you look at the top there, he has access to the ammo. I'm going to grab the trap, and I'm going to move this trap about as deep into this, there we go, as it goes. So top character, again, I'm just going to say go as soon as I start hitting the square to grab it, and the bottom one, I'm going to press R1. It's going to look like this. Go. And now, change controllers, because as you can tell, we glitched somewhere where we're not normally allowed to be in. So I can't go out that way, I can't duck and crawl my way down there. This is total resistance right here, so I can't go that way. I think, I'm not sure, I haven't messed enough to know if I can go up there. I think you can go to the second floor, I've seen it done. I just gotta mess with it a little bit more. But down here you can face right through this. You can face all the way in here, jump on top of these garbage cans and everything, or dumpsters I should say. And you can even have access to the schematics from the top, from this angle, but this is basically what it looks like from down here, okay? You're completely outside of the map, and I'm still quite sure that even in this angle, once you start going off of here, you die basically, okay? Even in this angle, you're gonna get hit by aliens. I think they still come in here. Don't quote me on that, I haven't tested it yet, but I don't think you're completely safe over here. Maybe you are, I might be wrong. I want to be able to get up there. I know there's a way to get up to the second floor over there. I haven't messed with this enough, but let me see if I can get my buddy out of here now. So switch controllers yet again. I'm going to take this trap with me here. Put it right here next to him. Okay. That's good enough right there. Bouncing Betty is still there. I barely have enough money to throw ammo one more time. Move this a little bit further back here, and he's going to grab that ammo, and I'm going to press it. So let me lift you up a little bit so you can see, and here. So on 3. 1, 2, 3. And there he is. And there goes my hypno trap. So perfect timing, buddy. Looks like you made it back, and we're all in one piece. So you guys can play with this. I ran out of money. I don't have enough money, and I don't want to keep playing the game to keep doing this. But take it from me. You don't want to do this wall right here. It just gets you to the other side, kind of like in the bottom of the car garage. You definitely don't want to do this wall right here because you just straight up fall off a cliff and you die when you do that wall. I haven't tried that one yet. My next one, I should try it right here. Try to glitch him into that side over there. And you don't want to try that wall either. When you go through that wall, all you do is come out on this side over here, and half the time you're stuck and you can't move. So that wall is basically a dead end. I do wonder, I haven't tried this one particularly. I don't know where that's gonna go. I think I might just fall off the map if I try that one. So I wanted to try this right here. That looks like an open area that you can walk into. And the one that I showed you a moment ago, this one here. Yep. So I'm actually gonna stop the recording and play a couple more doors over here, get a little bit more money, and we'll try these two areas and see what happens. And I'll try to slice these two videos into one for you fellas. So, peace out. Alright guys, we're gonna try this other area right here. Let's see how this works. I've already picked up the schematics, so I'm gonna craft my hypno trap right here. I'm gonna throw my bouncing Betty, and I'm gonna throw the ammo. Okay, it looks just like that. Okay, if you look at the top, the dude is close enough to the box that he can get it. I'm gonna grab that hypno trap and I'm gonna move it right behind him to here. I'm trying to glitch him past this fence over there. So same thing again. Square to grab, R1 to plant this thing. We're gonna go on go. So here we go. Okay, go. And just switch controllers real quick. And it looks like I'm in, fellas. This is probably the biggest area that you have access to. And you can go off map over here. You have to be careful. You do fall off the map over here. I should be able to grab, there it is. I should be able to grab this sucker and bring it here with me. And from here, you can face right through a lot of this stuff and walk around. This whole area is kind of like your playing field. You just got to be careful. You can face right through here and start going up top over here. And this gets kind of crazy, guys. You can mess around with this and find out the edges of this stuff, but you can go pretty far. I just don't want to fall off quite yet. But you get the gist of it. So this has access to the largest area that you can walk around here. There we go. And I haven't messed with it enough. I don't know how far it goes. Probably fall off the damn map if I keep going, but we'll find out. I'm pretty sure you can see from here. Oh, there you go. You can see the rocket from here. There it is. And from this point on, you can clearly see the fall. The floor drops off, and you definitely fall off from there. But from here, you're that's another drop off right here too. So you got to be careful when you walk around here. There are spots that you can hide in there that you're basically untouchable, and you can do this. I think I forget his name. Some famous YouTuber guy did it for his what he calls a 10 relic run or whatever. But it's really it's not. But still, I'm stuck in this goddamn crevice over here. Oh fuck me, man! Fell where I didn't want to fall. Oh well. Yeah, I'm stuck in this little crevice. I wasn't trying to fall in here, but you get the gist of it. You can mess around with this and play with this area outside the map over here and see what you can find. I'll restart this game and I'll try to do the other two spots and see if I can. I don't know if I can attach all of those videos together, man. There's no getting out of this. Yeah, I thought so. Making a little bit of progress, but I'd rather just fall off completely and die so I can get revived by my buddy over there, but doesn't seem like it's gonna let me even do that. Yeah, I'm pretty well stuck in here. That sucks, man. Oh well, it is what it is. You guys get the gist of it. I'll start a new one and I'll do the other two little areas that I wanted to find out. I just want to get some closure and find out if you can access those as well. Alright, peace out. Alright, guys. I kept on playing, got a little bit more money, picked up another Hypno Trap schematic over here, so let's get this thing done.
Hypnotrap is online.
There's that. I'm gonna throw explosives out there. Throw one bouncing Betty here. Throw the ammo right above that. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna put it as close as I can to here. I don't think this one is probably not gonna work. Oh yeah, no way in hell. In order to make that big gap right there, that's a huge gap to cross over there. I need to be as far away from that box to where I can still grab it. So let's try it out. I'm probably gonna get stuck in the fence there, but let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can move forward. Let me see if I can move this thing forward a little bit more. Maybe sideways. No. Damn, this sucks, man. This is way too far away. Alright, let's just give it a go. So top character is gonna grab it. Bottom character is gonna press R1. Let's see how this goes. And go. Looks like I made it through the fence, but I don't know if I made it all the way through. Yeah, I did. Hell yeah. Cool. So yeah, I figured this was playable. It looked open enough. So at least we made it through here. I don't think, yeah, I'm hitting resistance. There's no coming out of this one here. Not like this anyway. I can't jump anywhere else, but at least we can get a good view of, you know, what the developers never thought people were going to get to see. So there are several spots that you could easily, not easily, but you could. That's interesting. I kind of want to get in there, but it doesn't let me. Oh, I can face through this, but I can't go beyond the gate. So it's the same as on the other side over there. You can face into things, but you can't go into the gate. Alright, let me see if I can unfuck myself and get out of here. 1 second. Alright, back to the other controller. This is as far as it goes, so I'm gonna throw the ammo. If he can't pick it up, let's pick up the Hypno Trap, bring it back over here kinda in the open. Yeah, he can grab it. Alright, cool. So square, R1. There we go. Making progress. Alright, let's blow this thing up. I don't trust this thing anymore. Let's take this with me and we're gonna try the last spot that I wanted to find out if we could or we couldn't. Which is right here. Alright. Alright, back to the other guy over here.
I'm out, reloading.
Where am I going? What the hell? Going the wrong way, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna give him the last grand that I have so that he could put it to good use over there. So I don't need it. Right about here. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna be right here. Change controllers. There's the bouncing Betty. And there's the ammo. I just backed up a little bit more so I can have enough leeway to make it past this point right here. Oh yeah, this is all types of jacked up. I can't plan it anywhere here. This is the closest. That's the closest. So I'm gonna back up as much as I can from that ammo box. Slowly. You guys ever try to play two controllers with two hands at the same time? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, that's not available. Now it is. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Square and R1. Oh. Alrighty, I changed controllers, so this is the view from this side. It looks like I made it through. Hell yeah. So it can be done basically on every side. Look at this thing right here. Nobody ever thought we are gonna see any of this crap. How far, damn, how far deep can you go in there? Let's just walk around here for a second before we leave this area. Nobody ever gets to see this point of view, so I wanna show you guys so you can take this all in. It's a hell of a view, huh? Can I jump on that side? Nope, I hit resistance right there. I don't want to jump and find out, but what's back here? Wouldn't this be some shit if this back here has some crazy box that nobody ever found? Unfortunately, there's no search boxes. I can't glitch through these walls. I'm going right through the trash and even through the fire. As you can see, doesn't hurt you, doesn't do anything. Wonder how deep this thing goes, man. Oh, no! Oh, it looks like I fucked around and found out. Back to the other controller. Yeah, it goes so deep that you'll fall right off the map. That's how deep it goes. But at least you guys got the gist of it, so I just proved that it can be done. Let me go revive my tool over here.
Easy. You're gonna be all right.
Let's do this one more time, guys. I'm gonna stand right about here.
Special ammo ready.
Start the generator!
Trying to get this as close as I can to here. That should do it. Switch controllers here. That's about as far back as I can get from that box. So here we go. Yep, looks like I'm back in here again. So it's not really hard to do. It's just you got to get the timing down right. So to simplify it, as long as the guy that's going to glitch through the wall, his back has to be facing the wall that you're trying to glitch him through. And the further away you are from the... can I walk through this thing? I wonder. I can pick up the ammo at least. The further away you are from the ammo box, the further you increase that distance right there, the further you get to... the same distance basically goes through the opposite side when you glitch. I don't know, I might not be explaining it correctly, but you can definitely increase your odds of making it through places when you put a little bit of separation. Whoever's going to grab the ammo, just back away from the box as much as it'll go, and that way you're increasing the distance that you're gonna face through once they plant the your buddy plants the hypno trap. So I fell off a cliff when I went on that one. Safe to say this is going to be the same thing over here. But what the hell, I'm already here. Can't see shit. You can go pretty far. I kind of want to wait until the aliens start spawning. I want to see if they get me here. Pretty sure they would. I can't go back on that side. I can't really go back on that side either. Hidden resistance everywhere here. Can I climb up? Oh shit, son. We can climb up into the second story here. Let me check my pistols. Move a little bit faster here. Ah, come on, buddy. This is where you gotta mess with this stuff on your own, guys, and figure out what the limits to this stuff is. But it's looking promising. I think we can get to the second story here. We just gotta keep messing with this a little bit. Maybe change the medic if you want to do this. If you're a medic, you might have a shot at getting up here. So close, yet so far away. That used to be a song, I think, by Nickelback or somebody. Damn it, man. Can't get up there. I wanna, but I can't. I wanna! We'll mess with this a little bit later, guys. I'm pretty sure there's I can't get in there even if I jump. I can't get back in there. So, and we're both broke. We don't really have enough money to keep doing what we need to do, but you get the gist of this. I'll go give myself the coup de grace over here and kill myself one more time.
Help! I'm down!
And that's that. Oh no. And now that he died on... Oh no. He died on that one, so now he glitched through that side over there. And I know this is the worst door to open up over here. As soon as I open this up, I'm gonna die anyway, so... Yeah. Let's just call it quits, guys, and at least you got the gist of how this works, man. You guys enjoy messing around with this. Alright, yo.